No music? No, not interested. It's the only thing I got to offer, really.
The worlds of music, film, and more lost some of their most notable giants and geniuses in 2023, and they were truly heartbreaking. Without further ado, here are top 100 artists sadly lost in 2023. 100. Tony McPhee. Tony McPhee, the revered singer, guitarist, and sole consistent member of the Groundhogs, passed away on June 6, 2023 at the age of 79. The blues legend, born in Humberston, Lincolnshire in 1944, reshaped the dollar bills into the Groundhogs in the 60s. Leading the band, he propelled them to blues greatness, achieving 3 top 10 albums in the early 70s, notably the critically acclaimed Split. McPhee's lasting impact persisted until 2009 when a stroke affected his singing abilities. His legacy lives on in the annals of blues rock history. 99. Colin Burgess. AC/DC expressed deep sorrow over the passing of their inaugural drummer, commemorating him on Instagram. Recognized for his pivotal role in the pre-AC/DC Australian rock band Masters Apprentices, Burgess joined the iconic group alongside Angus and Malcolm Young and vocalist Dave Evans. Dismissed after a brief tenure due to alleged intoxication, he contributed to AC/DC's debut single, Can I Sit Next to You Girl, before being replaced by Phil Rudd. Despite not entering the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with AC/DC, Burgess earned induction into the ARIA Hall of Fame for his significant impact with Masters Apprentices. His musical journey continued with various bands post-AC/DC. 98. Denny Laine. Renowned British singer, songwriter, and guitarist Denny Laine, celebrated for his roles in the early Moody Blues and as a longtime collaborator with Paul McCartney in Wings, has passed away at 79. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a Moody Blues member, Laine's death, attributed to interstitial lung disease, was confirmed by his wife, Elizabeth Hines. Notably, he contributed to Paul McCartney's iconic Band on the Run album 50 years ago, showcasing his guitar skills and backing vocals. McCartney, expressing grief on Instagram, hailed Laine as a great talent with a fine sense of humor. 97. Linda Lewis. At the age of 72, renowned English vocalist Linda Lewis passed away on May 3, 2023. She was well known for her various collaborations with rock icons. Hailing from West Ham, Essex, she achieved her first hit in 1973 with Rock-a-Doodle-Doo, and later reached number 6 with her rendition of It's in His Kiss. Notably, she contributed backing vocals to David Bowie's Aladdin Sane album. Lewis collaborated with a diverse range of musicians, including Cat Stevens, Steve Harley, Rick Wakeman, and Joan Armatrading. Her multifaceted career left an unforgettable mark on the rock and pop landscape. 96. Shane MacGowan. Shane MacGowan, the charismatic frontman of Celtic rock band The Pogues, passed away at 65 after recent hospitalization. Known for his captivating, untamed stage presence, his yearning vocals and gritty lyrics enriched the Pogues' fusion of Irish tradition and punk spirit. Despite grappling with well-documented struggles of substance abuse, he forged his influence with iconic songs like The Old Main Drag and A Pair of Brown Eyes. MacGowan's mythical persona mirrored the characters in his songs, embodying a mix of anger, pugnacity, and poignant resignation. His contribution to music, defined by a distinct vocal range, ensures his legacy in British music history. 95. Kevin Geordie Walker. On November 26, 2023 in Prague, Kevin Geordie Walker, the original guitarist of the English industrial rock group Killing Joke, suffered a stroke and died at the age of 64. The band confirmed the tragic news on Instagram, expressing extreme sadness. Born in 1958 in Newcastle, he joined Killing Joke in 1979, becoming an integral part of their distinctive sound. Renowned for his low-end guitar tuning, Walker played a vital role in blending industrial, dub reggae, new wave, and goth elements into Killing Joke's sonic landscape. His 4-decade journey with the band leaves an unforgettable legacy in the post-punk and industrial rock genres. Rest in peace, Geordie. 94. Jean Knight. R&B singer Jean Knight, celebrated for her 1971 hit Mr. Big Stuff, passed away at 80 on November 22nd. Born Jean Caliste in New Orleans, she embarked on her musical journey after recording her first single in 1965. Knight's breakthrough came with Mr. Big Stuff, produced by Wardell Kezirk, earning a Grammy nomination and topping the Hot R&B chart for 5 weeks. Her debut album on Stax Records followed suit, solidifying her place in music history. Remembered not only for her musical prowess, but also as a cherished daughter of New Orleans, she leaves an unforgettable memory in the hearts of fans worldwide. 93. Mars Williams. Mars Williams, the accomplished saxophonist renowned for his contributions to bands like the Psychedelic Furs and the Waitresses, passed away at 68 after a year-long battle with ampullary cancer. Originally from Chicago, he studied jazz at DePaul University before making his mark in New York City with iconic bands. His talent extended beyond these groups, collaborating with artists such as Billy Idol and The Killers. Williams played a pivotal role in shaping the sound of hits like I Know What Boys Like. His multifaceted and lively saxophone performances will not be forgotten in the music industry. 92. George Brown. After battling cancer, legendary drummer George Funky Brown, who was responsible for the catchy beats of Kool and the Gang, passed away at the age of 74. A founding member of the group formed in 1964, he contributed to their evolution from jazz and soul roots to disco and chart-topping hits. Notably, his drumming on early recordings has been widely sampled by artists like Jay-Z and Madonna. The band's resurgence in 1979 with hits like Ladies' Night and Celebration marked a pinnacle in their career, earning 2 Grammys and 7 American Music Awards. Brown's memoir, Too Hot, Kool and the Gang and Me, stands as a testament to his musical legacy. 91. C-Night. C-Night, founding member of Long Beach G-Funk rap crew Dove Shack, has passed away at 52. Known as Arnez Blount, he played a pivotal role in the group, celebrated for their affiliation with G-Funk icon Warren G. Dove Shack's public debut, This Is the Shack, featured on Warren G's 1994 album Regulate, G-Funk Era, was the beginning of their musical journey. Their 1995 full-length debut, This Is the Shack, produced the charting single Summertime in the LBC. C-Night, recognized for his smooth flow, released a solo album in 2001, while Dove Shack's final album, Reality Has Got Me Tied Up, was released in 2006. 90. Aaron Spears. The music world mourns the loss of renowned drummer Aaron Spears, who passed away at age 47. Celebrated for his exceptional talent, he left a deep impression with his Grammy-nominated work on Usher's Confessions. A versatile artist, he collaborated with music icons like Alicia Keys, Ariana Grande, and James Brown. As an influential educator, Spears shared his rhythmic expertise through workshops and online tutorials, particularly in the gospel drumming scene. With accolades in the Modern Drummer Readers Poll and a strong social media presence, he inspired a diverse audience. 89. Heath. Heath, the esteemed bassist of legendary Japanese rock band X Japan, passed away at age 55 after battling colorectal cancer. The band announced his death on November 19, revealing the cancer diagnosis in June. Born Hiroshi Mori, Heath pursued a solo career post-X Japan's 90s breakup, releasing albums like Traitor and forming Dopeheads in 2000. Despite X Japan's significant success overseas, including a deal with Atlantic Records in 1992, they didn't achieve comparable prominence in the US. His contributions to X Japan and his solo ventures mark a significant chapter in the history of Japanese rock music. 88. The 45 King. Hip-hop producer Mark Howard James, also referred to as the 45 King, passed away at the age of 62, according to his agent. Rising from the Bronx in the mid-1980s, his DJ roots and unique sampling skills stamped his distinctive approach. His breakthrough came with the 1987 hit The 900 Number, leading to a signing with Tough City Records. Notably, he produced Queen Latifah's acclaimed debut, All Hail the Queen, and contributed to hits like Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life, Ghetto Anthem, and Eminem's Stan. The 45 Kings' versatile career included collaborations with Madonna, Rakim, MC Lyte, Gang Starr, and Salt and Peppa. 87. Carla Bley. Complications from brain cancer claimed the life of 87-year-old pioneering pianist, composer, and leader of the free jazz movement, Carla Bley. Born Karen Borg in Oakland, California, she adopted the name Carla in 1957 after marrying jazz pianist Paul Bley. Despite their divorce in 1967, she retained his last name. Throughout her illustrious career, Bley released albums as a band leader and collaborator, earning 5 Grammy nominations. Her significant contributions to jazz included chart-topping albums like Carla's Christmas Carols and Andando el Tiempo. Bley's innovative approach and musical legacy have left a memorable mark on the world of jazz. 86. Rudolph Isley. Rudolph Isley, co-founder of the legendary group the Isley Brothers, has passed away. Rudolph, alongside siblings Ronnie, O'Kelly, and Vernon, formed the Isley Brothers in 1954. Despite various lineup changes over the years, including Rudolph's departure in 1989 to pursue ministry, the group achieved immense success, earning multiple chart-topping hits and induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1992. 85. Buck Trent. The well-known guitarist and banjo performer Buck Trent passed away in Branson, Missouri at the age of 85. Born in Spartanburg, South Carolina, Trent's Nashville career began in 1959 with Bill Carlisle's band, later joining Bill Monroe and eventually becoming a key member of Porter Wagner's Wagon Masters. As a creator of the electric banjo, he contributed to Wagner and Parton's popular duets. Trent gained fame on Hee Haw, punctuating performances with his signature phrase, "Oh yeah." His innovative collaborations with Roy Clark, including the Grammy-nominated Banjo Bandits, earned them consecutive CMA awards for Instrumental Group of the Year in 1975 and 1976. 84. John Kennedy. Cradle of Filth's bassist John Kennedy tragically died at the age of 44 following a car crash, as confirmed by frontman Danny Filth on Facebook. Kennedy joined the metal band in 1994 and contributed to their sound for approximately a year before pursuing other musical projects. The news of his passing has left the metal community and fans of Cradle of Filth in mourning. 83. Terry Kirkman. Terry Kirkman, co-founder, singer, and songwriter of the iconic band The Association, passed away at age 83 in Montclair, California. A musical journey that included playing with Frank Zappa, Kirkman and Jules Alexander formed The Men, later evolving into The Association in 1964. The folk rock group achieved major success in the 1960s with hits like Windy, Cherish, and Never My Love. Kirkman's songwriting contributions and versatility on wind, brass, and percussion instruments marked the band's distinctive sound. Despite departures and reunions, Kirkman's legacy with the Association earned them Grammy nominations and induction into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame in 2003. 82. Irish Grinstead. Irish Grinstead, a member of the R&B girl group 702, has passed away at the age of 43. As part of the Las Vegas trio, she contributed to the group's debut album, No Doubt, in 1996, which featured the hit single Stilo, with guest appearance by Missy Elliott. In 1999, 702 achieved significant success with the hit Where My Girls At, co-written by Elliott. Their eponymous sophomore album reached number 7 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. The group released their final album, Star, in 2003 and disbanded a few years later, leaving a lifelong impact on the R&B scene. 81. Roger Whittaker. Renowned folk singer and skilled whistler Roger Whittaker, famous for hits like Durham Town, The Leavin', New World in the Morning, and The Last Farewell, has passed away at the age of 87. Born on March 22, 1936 in Nairobi, Whittaker's musical journey began at a young age, influenced by his family's musical background. In 1969, he achieved success with Durham Town, The Leavin', followed by several charting songs on the Billboard Adult Contemporary chart. Fluent in German, Whittaker expanded his career performing and releasing albums in the language. His enduring legacy encompasses 6 entries on the Billboard 200 and a lasting influence on the folk genre. 80. Charlie Robison. Charlie Robison, the Texas singer-songwriter known for his rootsy anthems, has passed away at the age of 59. Robison's career included signing with Sony's Lucky Dog imprint in 1998, leading to his 2001 album Step Right Up that produced the top 40 country song I Want You Bad. Tragically, in 2018, he announced his permanent retirement from the stage and studio due to complications from a surgical procedure on his throat. Robison's impact on the country music genre, characterized by his unfiltered and authentic approach, holds a lasting sway. 79. Mylon Lefebvre. On September 8, at the age of 78, Mylon Lefebvre, the pioneer of Mylon and Broken Heart and a significant figure in gospel music, passed away from complications related to cancer. Born into the Southern gospel family group, the Lefebvres, he began his singing career at an early age. Lefebvre's notable achievements include writing the song Without Him, performed by Elvis Presley. In the 1980s, he formed Mylon and Broken Heart, earning a Grammy Award for their 1987 album Crack the Sky. Lefebvre's impact on gospel music is celebrated, and he was inducted into the Gospel Hall of Fame in 2005. 78. Gary Wright. Known for his 1976 singles Dreamweaver and Love is Alive, Gary Wright died at the age of 80. Born on April 26, 1943 in Crest Hill, New Jersey, Wright began as a child actor before co-founding the blues rock band Spooky Tooth. His third solo album, The Dreamweaver, 1975, propelled him to fame. Wright's influential career included collaborations with George Harrison and sessions with various artists. His timeless song Dreamweaver remains a Hollywood soundtrack favorite. Wright continued to release music until his final album in 2010. 77. Steve Harwell. Former Smash Mouth lead vocalist Steve Harwell passed away at 56, as confirmed by the band's representative. Harwell retired from the California pop rock group in 2021. Smash Mouth gained fame with hits like Walkin' on the Sun, 1997, and All-Star, 1999. Their sophomore album, Astro Lounge, reached number 6 on the Billboard 200. All-Star received Grammy nominations, and its inclusion in the film Shrek furthered its popularity. Smash Mouth charted multiple hits with 3 top 10s on the radio songs chart. The band has sold 6.4 million albums in the US. Their most recent album is 2012's Magic. 76. Dave Jolicoeur. Dave, known as Trugoy the Dove from De La Soul, died at age 54. Formed in 1988, the trio's groundbreaking debut album, 3 Feet High and Rising, marked the start of alternative hip-hop. Hindered by industry obstacles, their catalog became available on digital platforms in 2021. In an interview, Dave reflected on the album's impact, noting the innocence of their era. Despite changes in hip-hop, he emphasized the enduring magic created when the trio collaborated, emphasizing their commitment to preserving that unique musical connection. 75. Jack Sani. Jack Sani, the former guitarist for Dire Straits, known for his contributions to the band's iconic 1985 album Brothers in Arms, has passed away at the age of 68. Born on December 9, 1954 in Indiana, Pennsylvania, Sani played a significant role during the band's world tour in support of the album. Following his music career, he shifted to marketing and served as the vice president of marketing for Guitar Center. In recent years, Sani played with the band Dire Straits' Legacy. The cause of his death has not been disclosed. His legacy is intertwined with the success of Brothers in Arms. 74. Les McGuire. On November 25, 2023, Les McGuire, 81, a gifted pianist and Jerry and the Pacemakers' backup vocalist, passed away. Born in Wirral, McGuire played a pivotal role in the band's success from 1961 to 1966, contributing to chart-topping hits like How Do You Do It and the iconic You'll Never Walk Alone. With the deaths of the other band members over the years, McGuire stood as the last surviving member of the classic 1960s Jerry and the Pacemakers lineup. 73. Ray Hildebrand. Ray Hildebrand, the Paul in the 60s pop duo Paul and Paula, passed away on August 18 at the age of 82 in Kansas City, Missouri. Hildebrand, born on December 21, 1940 in Joshua, Texas, formed the duo with Jill Jackson, Paula, while attending Howard Payne College. Their best-known hit, Hey Paula, written by Hildebrand, topped the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 3 weeks in 1963. After disbanding in 1965, Hildebrand focused on his education and pursued a solo career, creating music reflecting his Christian faith. He continued sharing his faith through music and worked with organizations like the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. 72. Gary Young. At the age of 70, Gary Young, the original drummer for the indie rock group Pavement in the 1990s, has passed away. Born in May 1953 in Mamaroneck, New York, Young started his music career in the 1980s in Stockton, California, where he booked acts and co-founded Pavement with Stephen Malkmus and Scott Canberg. Young contributed to Pavement's early releases, including their influential debut album Slanted and Enchanted. He was fired from the band in 1993 due to his behavior on tour, but reunited with them in 2010 for 2 shows. Young also released music with his band, Gary Young's Hospital, and a solo album titled Malfunction in 2016. 71. Chris Peluso. Broadway actor and singer Chris Peluso, known for his roles in musicals such as Mamma Mia and Elton John's Lestat, has passed away at the age of 40. Peluso gained attention for his performances in productions like the 2004 Tony-winning revival of Assassins and the original touring company of Wicked. His versatile career also included roles in London's West End, such as Gaylord Ravenel in Showboat and Sir Percival Glyde in The Woman in White. Peluso took a break from the theater work last year to seek treatment for schizoaffective disorder. 70. Robbie Robertson. Robbie Robertson, the esteemed guitarist, songwriter, and frontman of the band, passed away at the age of 80 after a prolonged illness. Beginning his musical journey at a young age, Robertson joined the Hawks, later known as the Band, and played a pivotal role in shaping their iconic sound. He wrote many of the group's hits, including The Weight and Up on Cripple Creek. After the band's farewell in 1976, he pursued a successful solo career, releasing albums and making significant contributions to the film industry. Robertson's impact on music and his role in the band's legacy remain unparalleled. 69. Sixto Diaz Rodriguez. Sixto Diaz Rodriguez, the enigmatic folk singer-songwriter known as Rodriguez, has passed away at the age of 81. Rodriguez gained international acclaim after the Oscar-winning 2012 documentary Searching for Sugar Man chronicled his slow rise to recognition. Despite recording 2 albums in the early 1970s with little success, Rodriguez's music became influential in South Africa, particularly during the apartheid era. The film followed 2 fans on a journey to discover Rodriguez's fate, leading to a resurgence in his career. Rodriguez's impact and story continue to be celebrated globally. 68. DJ Casper. After a 7-year struggle with cancer, DJ Casper, the Chicago artist responsible for the well-known dance track Cha-Cha Slide, passed away at the age of 58. Born William Perry Jr., Casper created the iconic line dancing song around 1998, initially as an aerobic exercise. Titled Casper Slide Part 1, it gained immense popularity with instructions like, "To the left, take it back, y'all, 1 hop this time, Right Foot Let's Stomp, Left Foot Let's Stomp, Cha Cha Real Smooth. The track became a global sensation, played at various events and gatherings. DJ Casper's unexpected hit remains a beloved party classic worldwide. 67. John Gosling. The Kinks' 1970s keyboard player John Gosling died at the age of 75. Gosling joined the iconic rock band in 1970, contributing to 10 of their albums, including the demo for the classic song Lola. Leaving the Kinks in 1978, he was succeeded by Gordon Edwards. In 1994, Gosling co-founded Cast Off Kinks, performing alongside former bandmates until his retirement in 2008. His musical contributions continue to be celebrated by fans of the Kinks and rock music. 66. Magoo. Known for working with rapper-producer Timbaland on the late 90s hit song Up Jumps the Boogie, Magoo was 50 years old when he passed suddenly. Born Melvin Barcliff, Magoo and Timbaland formed a duo and released their debut album Welcome to Our World in 1997, featuring the gold-certified single. The album also included collaborations with Missy Elliott, Aaliyah, and Playa. Magoo and Timbaland released 2 more albums as a group. Despite Timbaland's solo success, Magoo chose not to pursue a solo career. His contributions to the music industry will not be forgotten. 65. Bob Feldman. The prolific songwriter and producer responsible for 1960s hits has died at the age of 83. He, along with Jerry Goldstein and Richard Gottehrer, formed FGG Productions, creating chart-topping songs such as the Angels' My Boyfriend's Back and the McCoys' Hang On Sloopy. The trio also found success as the band The Strangeloves, with hits like I Want Candy. Feldman's contributions to the music industry and his literary work in Simply Put will be remembered. 64. Jane Birkin. Jane Birkin, the 76-year-old British actress and singer who was renowned for her legendary collaborations with French musician Serge Gainsbourg and her captivating personality, has passed away. Birkin, celebrated for her elegance and contributions to French culture, gained fame for the 1969 duet Je t'aime moi non plus. Beyond her artistic endeavors, she was an activist supporting causes like Amnesty International and Myanmar's pro-democracy movement. Her association with the Hermès Birkin bag, named in her honor, and her influence on French fashion endure. President Emmanuel Macron hailed her as a complete artist and timeless Francophone icon. Birkin's legacy spans film, music, and activism. 63. Randy Meisner. Randy Meisner, the founding bassist of the Eagles, known for his distinctive voice on the band's 1976 hit Take It to the Limit, has died at the age of 77. Meisner played a vital role in the Eagles from their debut in 1972 through the landmark Hotel California in 1976. Take It to the Limit became one of the band's most popular hits, showcasing Meisner's soaring vocals. His contribution to the Eagles earned him an induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1998. 62. Peter Nero. At the age of 89, Grammy-winning pianist Peter Nero, who was well known for translating popular tunes into jazz and classical styles, passed away. Beyond his solo career, Nero served as the conductor for the Philly Pops Orchestra for over 3 decades, starting in 1979. He blended various musical genres in his performances, infusing classical, swing, Broadway, blues, and jazz elements into his renditions. Nero earned Grammy Awards in 1961 for Best New Artist and in 1962 for Best Performance by an Orchestra or Instrumentalist. 61. Sheldon Harnick. Sheldon Harnick, the prolific lyricist of the famed Broadway songwriting duo Bach and Harnick, passed away at the age of 99. Harnick, along with composer Jerry Bach, achieved widespread success with hit musicals like Fiorello, She Loves Me, and their masterpiece, Fiddler on the Roof. Their collaboration earned them Tonys and a Pulitzer Prize. Harnick's poignant and honest lyrics, particularly in Fiddler on the Roof, left an eternal memory on Broadway. Beyond his work with Bach, Harnick continued to contribute to musical theater, opera librettos, and television specials. 60. Teresa Taylor. At the age of 60, Teresa Taylor, aka Teresa Nervosa, the former drummer for the Butthole Surfers, passed away. Taylor played a pivotal role in the Texas psychedelic noise band during the mid-1980s, contributing to albums like Psychic, Powerless, Another Man's Sack, and Rembrandt Pussy Horse. Her distinctive appearance in Richard Linklater's film Slacker added to her underground notoriety. Taylor's drumming alongside King Coffee became an integral part of the band's chaotic live performances. 59. Blackie Onassis. The drummer for Urge Overkill in the 1990s, Johnny Rowan, also known as Blackie Onassis, has died at the age of 57. Rowan joined the band in 1991, contributing to their best-known hit, a cover of Neil Diamond's Girl, You'll Be a Woman Soon, featured on the Pulp Fiction soundtrack in 1994. The song reached number 59 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned a nomination for Best Video from a Film at the 1995 MTV Video Music Awards. Rowan did not rejoin the band when they reformed in 2004. 58. George Winston. George Winston, the Grammy-winning pianist known for his melodic and folk-inspired piano compositions, has passed away at age 73. Born in Hart, Michigan, and influenced by a diverse range of artists from Fats Waller to The Doors, Winston's music blended jazz, classical, and folk elements. He released over a dozen solo piano albums, including best-selling works like Autumn, Winter into Spring, and December. Winston's Grammy-winning album Forest in 1995 reflected his distinctive folk piano style. His contributions to music also extended to soundtracks for TV miniseries that earned him Grammy nominations throughout his career. 57. Cynthia Weil. Prolific lyricist Cynthia Weil, known for co-writing numerous pop hits with husband Barry Mann over 6 decades, has passed away at age 82. Weil and Mann formed one of the most formidable songwriting teams in the 1960s, creating tear-stained ballads such as You've Lost That Lovin' Feelin' and On Broadway. Their collaborations spanned artists like the Crystals, the Drifters, the Righteous Brothers, and more. Weil received accolades including inductions into the Songwriters Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 56. George Tickner. George Tickner, the rhythm guitarist and key member of Journey's early days, passed away on July 5, 2023 at the age of 76. A brief but impactful part of Journey's initial lineup, he contributed to the band's first 3 records, co-writing songs such as Of a Lifetime and Topaz. After leaving Journey, Tickner pursued a career in medicine but remained connected to music, co-founding the Hive recording studio and forming the band VTR with other Journey members. In 2005, he reunited with the band for the Hollywood Walk of Fame Star Ceremony. 55. Chaim Topol. The Israeli actor and singer Chaim Topol, celebrated for his portrayal of Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof, passed away at age 87. An international movie star, Topol's diverse roles included playing Galileo Galilei in Galileo 1975 and Milos Colombo in For Your Eyes Only 1981. His career, spanning more than 3 decades, embraced film, theater, and miniseries, earning him acclaim for both his acting and singing. Beyond the stage, Topol co-founded the Jordan River Village, offering joy to children with serious illnesses. In 2015, he received the prestigious Israel Prize for Lifetime Achievement. 54. Brad Hauser. The soulful bassist, renowned for propelling Edie Brickell and New Bohemians to pop chart success, Brad Hauser passed away at 62 in Austin. Co-founding the band in the 80s, Hauser's jazzy and soulful bass anchored hits like What I Am. Inspired by Jaco Pastorius and James Jamerson, his melodic style earned him acclaim, reflected in basses named after him, and a role as a columnist. Despite his high profile, Hauser considered himself a support player, creating a musical cushion. Beyond New Bohemians, he explored jazz rock with Critters Buggin' and the Dead Kenny G's, leaving an enduring musical legacy. 53. Clarence Haskins. A founding member of Parliament Funkadelic, Clarence Fuzzy Haskins died at the age of 81. A key figure in the evolution of P-Funk, Haskins contributed to tracks like I Got a Thing and I Wanna Know If It's Good to You. After leaving in the late 70s, he briefly rejoined for the P-Funk Live Earth Tour in 1977. Haskins transitioned to gospel music and became a preacher, releasing solo albums like A Whole Nother Thang and Radioactive. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997, he played a crucial role in shaping the force of funk in modern music. 52. Huey Piano Smith. Huey Piano Smith, the iconic New Orleans session man and rock and roll pioneer, has died at the age of 89. Born and raised in New Orleans, Smith was a key figure in the city's music scene, backing artists like Little Richard, Lloyd Price, and Fats Domino. In 1957, he formed Huey Piano Smith and the Clowns, achieving success with hits like Rockin' Pneumonia and Boogie Woogie Flu and Don't You Just Know It. Despite legal battles over credits and royalties, Smith's influence endured, with artists like John Fogerty, the Beach Boys, Aerosmith, and Jerry Garcia covering his songs. 51. Joy McKeon. The Australian singer, songwriter, and country music scene builder who, along with her husband, the late Slim Dusty, formed one of this nation's great creative partnerships, died May 25th, 2023 following a battle with cancer. She was 93. A trailblazer in the country scene, McKeon enjoyed a career spanning more than 70 years and composed some of the genre's most celebrated songs, from The Biggest Disappointment to Ringer from the Top End, Walk a Country Mile, Indian Pacific, and Lights on the Hill, an award-winning hit for her husband Slim Dusty, whom she married in 1951. Many others have covered the song, including Keith Urban. 50. Ruichi Sakamoto. Pioneering Japanese composer Ruichi Sakamoto made significant contributions to electronic music and popular songcraft as a member of Yellow Magic Orchestra. His solo career included collaborations with iconic artists like David Bowie and Iggy Pop. Sakamoto's diverse repertoire extended to film scores, earning him prestigious accolades, including an Oscar, Golden Globe, and Grammy for The Last Emperor. His innovative work on movies like Pedro Almodovar's High Heels showcased his versatility. Ruichi Sakamoto, a musical trailblazer, passed away on March 28 at the age of 71, leaving behind a legacy of groundbreaking electronic music and acclaimed film compositions. 49. Yvonne Constant. Yvonne Constant, a versatile cabaret singer, showcased her talent in New York, across the US, and Europe. Notably, she graced the Metropolitan Room stage multiple times in 2008 and 2009, earning praise from cabaret critic William Wolfe. Her performances, directed by Molly Malloy and accompanied by Russ Kassoff, were celebrated for their charm. Constant's Broadway credits include La Plume de ma Tante, for which she received a special Tony, and The Gay Life, alongside Barbara Cook, earning her a New York Drama Critics citation. With 45 appearances on Johnny Carson's show, Constant's career spanned diverse roles and accolades. 48. Robbie Bachman. The original drummer for the 70s hitmakers Bachman-Turner Overdrive, BTO, Robbie Bachman passed away at the age of 69. His brother and bandmate, Randy Bachman, announced the news on January 12, stating, "The pounding beat behind BTO, my little brother Robbie, has joined Mum, Dad, and brother Gary on the other side. Maybe Jeff Beck needs a drummer. He was an integral cog in our rock and roll machine, and we rocked the world together." BTO, known for hits like Let It Ride, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet, and Taking Care of Business, achieved success in the late 70s. 47. Wayne Shorter. A towering figure in jazz and funk, Wayne Shorter left an indelible mark on the genre through his pivotal roles in Art Blakey's Jazz Messengers, Miles Davis's Second Great Quintet, and the influential jazz fusion band, The Weather Report. Across his 70-year career, Shorter was revered as a saxophonist and composer, influencing countless musicians, including emerging talents like Domi and J.D. Beck and London Brew. His legacy resonates through the vibrant sounds of those he inspired. Wayne Shorter passed away at the age of 89, leaving a lasting imprint on the world of jazz and beyond. 46. Tom Verlaine. Tom Verlaine, a pivotal figure in the early New York punk scene, co-founded the groundbreaking band Television, making an imprint that lasts with their seminal record Marquee Moon. As the lead singer and guitarist, Verlaine's contributions shaped the sound of the era. Following Television's initial disbandment after Adventure, he pursued a solo career, releasing 10 albums from 1979 to 2006. Sadly, Verlaine passed away at 73 in January after battling prostate cancer, leaving behind a legacy of innovative music that continues to resonate within the broader landscape of punk and alternative rock. 45. Steve Riley. Famed drummer Steve Riley, a fixture in LA Guns, passed away on October 24th at 67 years old. He played a pivotal role in LA Guns during their formative years, contributing to albums like Cocked and Loaded and Hollywood Vampires. His career spanned iconic bands such as Steppenwolf, Keel, and Wasp. Following legal battles within LA Guns, he secured the rights to continue with his version of the band. His latest work with Riley's LA Guns included the 2024 single, The Dark Horse. Riley's significant impact on rock and metal will be remembered by fans worldwide. 44. Michael Rhodes. Bassist and session musician Michael Rhodes has passed away at 69 years old. Born in Monroe, Louisiana, Rhodes had a prolific career in Nashville, contributing to countless award-winning songs and collaborating with a diverse range of artists from Willie Nelson and Stevie Nicks to Mark Knopfler and Dolly Parton. Inducted into the Musicians Hall of Fame in 2019, his extensive list of credits showcases his versatile and influential contributions to the music industry. Rhodes continued to make significant contributions, including playing in Joe Bonamassa's band in recent years. 43. Chuck Jackson. Chuck Jackson, the former lead vocalist for the Del Vikings and acclaimed R&B singer, has passed away at age 85. Jackson's career began in 1957 with the Del Vikings, where he sang lead on tracks like Willette. After leaving the group in 1959, he gained attention with hits like I Don't Wanna Cry and achieved widespread acclaim with the 1962 recording of Burt Bacharach and Bob Hilliard's Any Day Now. Jackson's success continued with hits such as Tell Him I'm Not Home and Beg Me. His contributions extended to other artists, with his songs covered by Ronnie Millsap, Michael McDonald, and David Bowie. 42. Guy Bailey. Choir Boys co-founder and original guitarist Guy Bailey, who played a pivotal role in crafting the band's iconic sound, passed away on April 6, 2023. Known for co-writing hits like Hey You and I Don't Love You Anymore, Bailey initially left the band in 1993, but briefly reunited in 1995. In a surprising turn, Bailey and lead vocalist Spike reconciled in October 2022, reigniting their creative partnership for a new album. This reunion followed a contentious split between Spike and the Choir Boys in September 2022, adding a dramatic twist to the band's storied history. 41. Alan Rankin. Alan Rankin, co-founder of the Scottish pop band The Associates, passed away at the age of 64. Formed in 1979, The Associates gained recognition in Scotland with their unauthorized cover of David Bowie's Boys Keep Swinging. Signed to Fiction Records, they released albums like The Affectionate Punch, 1980, Sulk, 1982, and Perhaps, 1985. Although they didn't achieve significant chart success, their impact on Britain's new pop movement was notable. After leaving the band before touring for their final album in 1990, Rankin worked as a producer for artists like Cocteau Twins and released solo albums. 40. Edward Kidd Jordan. Jazz saxophonist and educator Edward Kidd Jordan passed away in his sleep at 87, surrounded by family at his New Orleans home. Over his 50-year career, Jordan collaborated with musical legends such as Ray Charles, Aretha Franklin, and Stevie Wonder. He founded the Improvisation Arts Quintet in 1975, emphasizing avant-garde music. Jordan served as a music professor at Southern University of New Orleans for 34 years, leading the Jazz Studies program and instructed at the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation's School of Music. He influenced numerous musicians, including Wynton and Branford Marsalis, John Batiste, and Trombone Shorty. 39. Kaya Sariaho. Kaya Sariaho, the renowned composer for one of her groundbreaking works, has passed away at 70. Born in Helsinki, Sariaho became one of the leading composers of the 21st century. Her opera, L'Amour de Louane, premiered in 2000 and marked the first staged work by a female composer at the Metropolitan Opera in 2016. Sariaho, a co-founder of the group Korvat Auki, Ears Open, in the 1970s, integrated electronics into her compositions and explored spatialization. Her impact on contemporary music earned her accolades, including the University of Louisville's Grawemeyer Award and being named Musical America's Musician of the Year in 2008. 38. Pete Brown. After a long battle with cancer, Pete Brown, the prolific English lyricist, singer, and performance poet, who is best known for co-writing some of Cream's hit songs, died on May 19th at the age of 82. Originally intended to collaborate with Ginger Baker, he formed a formidable songwriting duo with Jack Bruce, crafting hits like I Feel Free and White Room. Beyond Cream, he contributed to the seminal Sunshine of Your Love. Brown's influence extended to collaborations with Jack Bruce's solo projects and diverse ventures, including his work with Procol Harum on the 2017 album Novum, co-written with Gary Brooker. 37. Gordy Harmon. Gordy Harmon, a founding member of the R&B group The Whispers, passed away at the age of 79 on January 5th, 2024. Formed in 1964 in Los Angeles, The Whispers achieved success with albums like Life and Breath and The Whispers' Love Story. However, Harmon's time with the group was cut short in 1973 due to a larynx injury from a driving accident. Despite his departure, The Whispers continued to make an impact in the R&B world. Harmon was replaced by Level Degree in the group. 36. David Lindley. The talented Los Angeles session musician David Lindley, who was known for his work with musicians such as Linda Ronstadt, Leonard Cohen, and Jackson Browne, has died at the age of 78. Lindley, born in 1944, began his musical journey with the psychedelic folk rock band Kaleidoscope in the 60s. His extensive session work during the 70s and 80s made him a sought-after collaborator, contributing to albums by Brown, Ronstadt, Warren Zevon, and more. In the 80s, Lindley formed El Rayo X and continued to make significant contributions to various projects. His last solo album, Big Twang, was released in 2007. 35. Ian Berenson. The guitarist for the Alan Parsons Project and a session musician known for his work with Kate Bush, Ian Berenson has died at the age of 69. Born in Shetland, Berenson joined the Scottish band Pilot in 1973 before becoming the guitarist for the Alan Parsons Project from their debut album in 1975 until 1990. He collaborated with Kate Bush, contributing the guitar solo on Wuthering Heights and playing on several of her albums. Berenson's versatile career also included work with Joe Cocker, John Anderson, Mick Fleetwood, Sting, Eric Clapton, and others. 34. Daniel Boone. Daniel Boone, born Peter Charles Green, was an English pop musician known for his one-hit wonder, Beautiful Sunday, in 1972. Co-written by Boone and Rod McQueen, the song sold over 2 million copies globally and peaked at number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100. It had earlier reached number 21 on the UK singles chart in 1972. Boone received the Most Likeable Singer award from Rolling Stone magazine that same year. While Beautiful Sunday sealed his chart success, Boone's impact on the pop scene remains memorable. He passed away on January 27, 2023. 33. Lasse Wolander. The lead guitarist for ABBA since 1974, Lasse Wolander has passed away at the age of 70. Although not a core member of ABBA, Wolander played a vital role in the group's live performances and recordings from 1975 to 1980, including their most recent album, Voyage, released in 2021. Wolander's musical career extended beyond ABBA, with notable contributions to various groups such as Peps and Blues Quality, Nature, Skiffs, Little Mike and the Sweet Soul Music Band, Stockholm All-Stars, Low Budget Blues Band, and the Vikings. He also pursued solo projects, releasing music in the 1970s to 1990s and making a comeback in 2017 with new singles in the album Lasse Wolander 2017-2018. His most recent solo release was the single O Come All Ye Faithful in November 2022. Gary Rossington, the last surviving original member of Lynyrd Skynyrd, passed away at the age of 71. Rossington, the guitarist, was a pivotal figure in the southern rock band that gained fame with hits like Freebird and Sweet Home Alabama. The tragic 1977 plane crash claimed the lives of several band members, and Rossington, who suffered severe injuries, later played a crucial role in the band's reformation in 1987. Despite health issues, he continued performing to honor his fallen bandmates, stating it was his responsibility to tell their story and ensure they're remembered. 31. Bobby Osborne. Bluegrass legend Bobby Osborne, who, alongside his brother Sonny, formed the Osborne Brothers, passed away at the age of 91. Known for the rendition of Rocky Top, which became an official state song of Tennessee in 1967, Bobby Osborne was a prominent figure in the genre. A member of the Grand Ole Opry and the International Bluegrass Music Hall of Fame, Osborne also contributed to educating future musicians. Last year, he received the Governor's Awards in the Arts for his dedication to preserving Kentucky's cultural heritage. Osborne's impact on bluegrass music is widely celebrated. 30. Lisa Marie Presley. With the release of her debut album, To Whom It May Concern, in 2003, Lisa Marie Presley, who is known as both Elvis Presley's daughter and an artist, began her own musical career. Over 15 years, she crafted a catalog of hit singles and notable collaborations. Presley's releases often paid homage to her iconic father, exemplified in her final work, Where No One Stands Alone, featuring a poignant duet with Elvis. Tragically, she succumbed to a fatal cardiac arrest in January at the age of 54, leaving behind a musical legacy that intertwined with the influence of the king of rock and roll. 29. Wayne Swinney. Wayne Swinney, co-founder and guitarist of hard rock band Saliva, has died at 59 from a brain hemorrhage while on tour. Formed in 1996, Saliva achieved success with hits like Click Click Boom and Your Disease from their 2001 debut, Every 6 Seconds. Swinney, the only remaining original member, contributed to the band's continued success and evolution, with their most recent album being 2018's 10 Lives. His death marks a significant loss for the rock community and Saliva's loyal fan base. 28. Steve Mackey. The talented bassist Steve Mackey, best recognized for his pivotal part in the influential band Pulp, joined the group in 1989 and played on all of their albums up until 2001's We Love Life. After the band's reunion in 2010, Mackey continued touring with Pulp until 2023, when he opted out of their scheduled dates to focus on other projects. Beyond his bass playing prowess, Mackey ventured into production and songwriting, collaborating with diverse artists such as MIA, Florence and the Machine, Kellis, The Horrors, Palma Violets, and more. Mackey passed away in March at the age of 56 from an undisclosed illness. 27. Big Pokey. Houston rapper Big Pokey, born Milton Powell, has died at the age of 45. A fixture in the local hip-hop scene, Big Pokey collapsed on stage during a performance at Poro 9 Bar in Beaumont, Texas, and subsequently passed away at the hospital. With a career spanning several decades, he released 6 full-length studio albums, starting with Hardest Pit in the Litter in 1999. In 2005, he collaborated with Paul Wall on the single Sittin' Sideways, which charted on the Billboard Hot 100. His most recent album, Sensei, was released in 2021. 26. Tom Ledden. Tom Ledden, co-founder of Mudcrutch, Tom Petty's pre-Heartbreakers band, and brother of Eagles guitarist Bernie Ledden, passed away on March 22 at 70 years old. Ledden played a crucial role in Mudcrutch's formation with Petty and later joined Linda Ronstadt's band. He co-wrote the Eagles' Hollywood Waltz in 1975. Reuniting with Mudcrutch in 2007, the band released 2 albums, charting in the Billboard 200's top 10. Ledden's contributions spanned various musical projects, leaving an eternal impact on the rock scene. 25. Barrett Strong. Legendary Motown songwriter and singer Barrett Strong, known for his hit Money, That's What I Want, has died at the age of 80. Strong's contribution to the Motown empire transitioned from performing to songwriting, and he excelled, co-writing classic songs like I Heard It Through the Grapevine, made famous by Marvin Gaye, and Just My Imagination, performed by The Temptations. Strong's achievements earned him a Grammy Award and a spot in the Songwriters Hall of Fame. In 2016, he reflected on his legacy, emphasizing a love for working in the studio and the joy of creating music. 24. Astrid Gilberto. Astrid Gilberto, the well-known Brazilian singer best known for her rendition of The Girl from Ipanema, passed away at the age of 83. Gilberto's version of the song, recorded with her then-husband João Gilberto and saxophonist Stan Getz, became an international sensation. Despite having no recording experience, Astrid's English vocals on the track contributed to its success, reaching number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1964 and winning the Grammy Award for Record of the Year. Gilberto received accolades for her contributions to bossa nova and Latin jazz throughout her career. 23. Ahmad Jamal. Over the course of 8 decades, Ahmad Jamal, the renowned jazz pianist, influenced a wide range of musicians, including Miles Davis and contemporary virtuoso Jason Moran. Renowned for his distinctive style, Jamal's discography includes numerous records, notably the 1963 crossover success, Poinciana, charting for an impressive 108 weeks. His innovative approach and profound impact on jazz endure. Ahmad Jamal passed away on April 16th at the age of 92, leaving a legacy celebrated by fellow musicians and jazz enthusiasts alike. 22. Gangsta Boo. The pioneering Southern female rapper Gangsta Boo, a former member of the 3-6 Mafia, passed away at the age of 43. Born in Memphis, she joined 3-6 Mafia at 15, gaining recognition with hits like Where Dem Dollars At from her 1998 debut album, Inquiring Minds. Boo went through various transformations, including renaming herself Lady Boo in 2001. In recent years, she collaborated with Da Mafia 6 and featured on tracks like F the Club Up. She spoke about her legacy in a December 2022 interview, revealing she was working on a project called The Boo Print. 21. Paul Beasley. Eminent tenor Paul Beasley, a member of the Blind Boys of Alabama, has passed away at the age of 78. Beasley, recognized for his unique falsetto tone, initially contributed to the group's 2013 album, I'll Find a Way, produced by Justin Vernon of Bon Iver. Joining the Blind Boys in 2013 after losing his sight, Beasley made significant contributions to subsequent albums, including Talkin' Christmas and Work to Do. Over the course of his career, Beasley secured 5 Grammy nominations, making a contribution to the gospel music scene through his compelling and soul-stirring performances. 20. Bernie Marsden. Whitesnake's founding guitarist and co-writer of many of the band's biggest singles, Bernie Marsden, died on August 24th at the age of 72. As part of Whitesnake from 1978 to 1982, Marsden contributed to iconic tracks like Here I Go Again and Fool for Your Loving. His co-writing on these songs played a pivotal role in the band's success. Beyond Whitesnake, Marsden had a diverse musical career, performing with various bands including the Moody Marsden Band and Alaska. His recent solo project, Trios, was released in August 2022, showcasing his musical talent. 19. Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett, the laid-back troubadour whose Margaritaville became an anthem for parrot heads, his devoted fan base, passed away on September 1 at the age of 76. While Margaritaville stands as his lone top 10 hit, his influence extended far beyond charts. His concerts sold out consistently over the years, and he transformed his beach-inspired brand into a vast empire, including restaurants, hotels, merchandise, and even retirement communities. Buffett's legacy is not just in his music, but in creating a carefree lifestyle embraced by fans worldwide, solidifying him as a cultural icon of relaxation and good vibes. 18. Jeff Beck. At the age of 78, iconic guitarist Jeff Beck, whose career spanned over 6 decades, passed away in January. Known for his masterful and innovative guitar playing, Beck initially rose to prominence as the replacement for Eric Clapton in the Yardbirds during the 60s. His trailblazing impact on psychedelic rock and early hard rock has become an indelible mark in the music world. Despite facing challenges, including being fired from the Yardbirds, Beck continued to showcase his distinctive style and talent with the Jeff Beck Group and as a solo artist. His legacy endures as a revered figure in the world of guitarists. 17. Andy Rourke. The Smiths' co-founder Andy Rourke added a special funk element to his bass playing, which helped create the band's unique sound. Recognized as one of his generation's finest bassists, Rourke's melodic style extended to collaborations with artists like Sinead O'Connor and Pretenders. In the Freebase project, he joined forces with Manchester legends Monty and Peter Hook. Rourke showcased his musical passion through hosting the weekly radio show Jetlag from 2009 to 2014. His legacy endures as he passed away in May at the age of 59 from pancreatic cancer. 16. Gordon Lightfoot. Iconic folk rock singer Gordon Lightfoot, known for hits like The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald and Sundown, passed away at 84 in Toronto. Moving to California in 1958, Lightfoot later returned to Canada, achieving early success with Remember Me, I'm the One in 1962. Over his career, he released 20 studio albums, earning numerous awards, including 16 Junos and induction into the Canadian Music Hall of Fame, 1986. In 2023, he became a Companion of the Order of Canada. Lightfoot's timeless contributions to music solidify his status as a Canadian legend and acclaimed songwriter. 15. Anthony Topham. Anthony Topham, a founding member of the Yardbirds, passed away on January 23, 2023 at the age of 75. Topham played a key role in establishing the band in 1963, though he departed after a few months due to parental concerns about leaving school. His departure paved the way for Eric Clapton to join the group. Topham later enjoyed success as a session musician, collaborating with artists like Fleetwood Mac's Peter Green and Christine McVie, as well as Mark Bolan. In the 70s, he embraced the sub-bud spiritual movement, adopting the name Sanderson Rossid. 14. Bobby Caldwell. Esteemed soul singer and songwriter Bobby Caldwell, celebrated for his 1978 hit, What You Won't Do for Love, passed away at the age of 71. Born in 1951, Caldwell initially served as Little Richard's rhythm guitarist before embarking on a successful solo career. His inaugural self-titled album under TK Records, highlighted by the iconic ballad, catapulted him into the blue-eyed soul stardom. Caldwell's genre-blending sound, incorporating pop, smooth jazz, R&B, and island vibes, carved out a lasting influence. He persisted in releasing albums until the mid-2010s, imprinting a lasting legacy on the music industry with timeless hits and significant collaborations alongside artists like Amy Grant and Chicago's Peter Cetera. 13. Van Conner. Bassist and co-founder of Screaming Trees, Van Conner passed away at the age of 55 on January 17, 2024, after a long illness and pneumonia. Formed in 1984 with his brother Gary Lee Conner and vocalist Mark Lanigan, Screaming Trees gained commercial success in the early 90s with the rise of the Seattle grunge scene. Conner's contributions extended to other projects, including fronting Solomon Grundy and performing with Dinosaur Jr. After the band's breakup in 2000, he continued his musical journey with bands like Vocalists and Ox, as well as working as a session musician. 12. Jim Gordon. Renowned drummer and co-writer of Eric Clapton's iconic hit Layla, Jim Gordon has passed away at the age of 77. Gordon's significant contributions extended beyond Derek and the Dominoes, where Layla originated, to the illustrious Wrecking Crew, a session musician group. His drumming graced numerous classics, including tracks by Steely Dan, Carly Simon, John Lennon, and the Beach Boys' seminal album Pet Sounds. Despite his musical prowess, Gordon faced personal challenges and later struggled with mental health issues. His legacy endures through the timeless and influential recordings that showcase his exceptional talent in the pantheon of rock music history. 11. Fred White. Fred White, drummer for the iconic band Earth, Wind & Fire, has passed away at age 67. Born into a musical family including older brothers Verdine and Maurice White, Fred joined the band as a primary drummer in the early 70s. His energetic beats contributed to hits like Shining Star, Let's Groove, and the timeless September. White played a crucial role in Earth, Wind & Fire's success during their peak years in the 1970s and 80s. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2000, Fred White's legacy lives on through the band's influential catalog. 10. Mark Stewart. At the age of 62, Mark Stewart, the creative frontman of the pop group, departed from his life on April 21, 2023. Stewart and the pop group, who co-founded the Bristol-based group in 1977, were influential in the post-punk and industrial music movements, inspiring musicians such as Trent Reznor and Sonic Youth. Even though they had little commercial success, they had a big impact. They broke up in 2010 but got back together and put out 2 more albums. 9 critically praised albums were the result of Stewart's solo career, which ran from 1983 to 2022 and demonstrated his substantial impact on the music scene outside of the pop group. 9. Francis Monkman. On May 12, 2023, Francis Monkman, the renowned keyboardist and original member of Curved Air, died from a late-stage cancer diagnosis. A key contributor to Curved Air's early success, Monkman later co-founded Sky, contributing to their platinum-selling albums. His musical legacy extended beyond bands, with notable roles in iconic film scores like The Empire Strikes Back and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Renowned for his harpsichord and organ prowess, Monkman's passions led him to support historic organ restoration across Europe. including playing at the Bach Stammhaus. 8. Coco Lee, an iconic figure in Asian music and the Mandarin voice of Disney's Mulan. Fei Wong Lee was a multi-talented Hong Kong-born singer celebrated across 3 languages. Her immense popularity in Asia saw her record 18 studio albums, and she achieved a historic milestone as the first person of Chinese descent to perform at the Academy Awards in 2001. Lee's rendition of A Love Before Time from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon captivated audiences worldwide. Her untimely passing on July 5th at the age of 48 marked the end of a remarkable career that transcended borders and enriched global musical culture. 7. Rita Lee. Rita Lee, the famous Brazilian rock singer known as the Queen of Brazilian Rock, has passed away at the age of 75. Diagnosed with lung cancer in 2021, Lee left an imprint on Brazilian music with hits like Ovelha Negra and Mania de Voce. Starting her career with Os Mutantes, she later enjoyed a successful solo career, often collaborating with her husband Roberto de Carvalho. Honored with the Latin Grammy's Lifetime Achievement Award in 2021, Lee's influence on Brazilian music is celebrated, and she will be remembered for her rebellious spirit and unique contributions to the music scene. 6. David Crosby. At the age of 81, David Crosby, an influential figure in the Laurel Canyon music scene of the 1970s, passed away on January 18th. Renowned for his contributions to folk rock, Crosby played a vital role in shaping the genre's mainstream appeal with iconic bands like the Byrds and Crosby, Stills and Nash. His distinctive harmonies, blending psychedelic rock, jazz, and folk, left a permanent imprint. Crosby's songwriting brilliance produced such classics as 8 Miles High and Almost Cut My Hair from the acclaimed album Deja Vu. His legacy extends beyond his music, marking him as a significant figure in the evolution of rock. 5. Sinead O'Connor. Irish singer-songwriter Sinead O'Connor has passed away at the age of 56. Breaking into the music scene with her 1987 debut The Lion and the Cobra, O'Connor's powerful voice and unapologetic presence defied the industry's norms. The 1990 album I Do Not Want What I Haven't Got, featuring her iconic Prince cover Nothing Compares to You, elevated her to international fame. O'Connor's career was marked by controversies, including her outspoken views on political and social issues. Her candidness about mental health struggles, misdiagnoses, and breakdowns also shaped her public persona. O'Connor's contributions to music and activism will be remembered. 4. Harry Belafonte. At the age of 96, Harry Belafonte, the internationally acclaimed actor, producer, and singer, best known for making calypso music famous with hits like Deo, the Banana Boat song, has died. Beyond his musical success, Belafonte used his stardom to champion civil rights causes and global injustices. He received a Lifetime Achievement Grammy in 2000 and the Jean Hirschholt Humanitarian Award in 2014. Belafonte played pivotal roles in film and TV, notably starring in Carmen Jones, 1955, and producing socially impactful TV specials. His legacy extends beyond entertainment, marking him as a passionate advocate for human rights and justice. 3. Burt Bacharach. Burt Bacharach, the genius of pop composition, has etched a permanent dent with melodies that, though seemingly simple, resonate as profound time capsules across generations. His musical canvas is adorned with immortal classics. Think I Say a Little Prayer, Walk On By, What the World Needs Now, and Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Bacharach's visionary songwriting, marked by intricate melodies and sophisticated arrangements, not only set the bar, but transcended it. His contribution to the musical landscape is immeasurable, a symphony of elegance and emotional depth. On February 8, at the age of 94, Bacharach's earthly melody may have ended, but his timeless tunes play on. 2. Tina Turner. The legendary singer Tina Turner, known for her powerful vocals and dynamic performances, has passed away at the age of 83. Born Anna Mae Bullock in Nutbush, Tennessee, Turner rose to fame as part of the Ike and Tina Turner Revue, achieving success with hits like Proud Mary and River Deep Mountain High. Her solo journey, highlighted by the iconic album Private Dancer, featured chart toppers such as What's Love Got to Do With It? Turner's unwavering spirit and musical contributions secured her 8 Grammy Awards. Her phenomenal life story was documented in the autobiography I, Tina. 1. Tony Bennett. At the grand age of 96, Tony Bennett, the virtuoso of melodies, bid adieu in the comfort of his New York home. With an impressive career spanning over 6 decades, he gifted us with over 60 albums and earned 16 Grammy Awards. Classics like I Left My Heart in San Francisco became the soundtrack of our lives. In his later years, he serenaded us anew with heartfelt duets alongside Lady Gaga. Beyond the awards, Tony was a musical companion, earning a special place in our hearts. His legacy, celebrated with the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and Kennedy Center Honors, is a testament to a life beautifully sung. And there you have it, top 100 artists we sadly lost in 2023. Which artist impacted you the most? Share them down below. Thank you so much for watching.